You want to know who to trust. You want to know who to respect. You want to know who to follow. You want to know who you should be paying attention to. You want to know who can save you. You want to know who can really contribute and give you something productive. Well, start looking at the people who aren't begging you for money. Start there, because if they gotta beg you for cash apps and PayPals and any type of, they gotta ask you for anything and they don't really give you a product. You know what we call that? No, the price is good. Try the price. The price is the best part. The price is really good. That's why I would grab one right now. These are authentic Monte Cristos. This right here, this cigar is 6,090 baht. That's like about 170 US. So I am about to smoke 170 US. People talking about eagles flying with eagles, and man, and then you got people talking about hyenas and they're lions and all this. And I'm like, bro, you're not none of those things. What up out there, YouTube heads? Travel Wolves in the building. Pardon the quality. I left my other iPhone in the room by mistake. But anyway, hey, we're here. So I thought I'd show you guys. I'm out here in Jatium. I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of some suave high level type of living. You know what I'm saying? As always, right here. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. So tonight we're going to this very exclusive private cigar lounge called Empire, and it's right out here in Jatium. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm really excited to check it out. I need a good stogie before I get back into my routine. I've been breaking a lot of habits. Right here you see Empire. Right here, we out here. It's a very, 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 very exquisite place. Dang, they even got an elevator. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna check it out. Right in front of the sign here, Empire. So I'm about to go check it out and go upstairs, smoke a stove. You know me, man, I'm always finding them spots, man. You know, I'll be off the beaten path. I got some more of the best spots in Pattaya coming. This is just one of them. They got an elevator. Whew. You always know it's fancy when they got an elevator. Go to the second floor. So here we go. It smells good in here too. This elevator smells good. So as you can see, the VIP lounge. This is the club. You can buy membership. Probably see my name up here in a minute. You can buy membership. Oh, only gold. I gotta get a gold. I gotta get up on this wall. This is the club right here, Empire Lounge.
The price no good.
No, the price is good. Try the price. The price is the best part. The price is really good. That's why I would grab one right now. These are authentic Monte Cristos. Smoking on a Monte Cristo Open Eagle. How symbolic is that? Yeah, so that's symbolic right there. Open Eagle, Monte Cristo Open Eagle. And I'm talking about people talking about eagles flying with eagles, and man, and then you got people talking about hyenas and they're lions and all this. And I'm like, bro, you're not none of those things. You guys aren't eagles. You guys aren't, I mean, it sounds cool, I guess, in your mind for you to think that way, but thank you. But I know who you are. I know, just know that I know. You're not a lion. And even if you are a lion, that's cool. Look at yourself as a lion, but in the Lion Kingdom, that lion hung around hyenas. So you may be a lion, but you hang around hyenas. You see what I'm saying? A lion doesn't hang around anybody. The king of the jungle is all by themselves. They don't have acquaintances and all that stuff. They're the king of the jungle. There's nobody that's their equal. So how you gonna be a lion and you're caping to the world, right? Again, disagreeable shit. But anyway, I'm gonna do two things. Like I said, I gotta do Black Futures Symposium. I gotta set that up today. That's my goal. Get that cranked out. Go back to the studio, work on that. and announced that I'm probably going back to the studio today and do Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So I need to go into the studio tomorrow and do Maslow's hierarchy of needs and get the symposium, Black Future Symposium, set up too. So you can start RSVPing for that. I want to accomplish that before the end of the month, and they take a little bit of time to get the video back to me. It's already the 23rd, so I got 5 days. I got 5 days left to do this symposium. So, oh man, look at this behind me. It's a wall of the finest. It's a wall of the finest. Look at that behind me. Look at that wall. I like this place, man. Oh, look. They even got cabinets where you can store your stuff. You can store your cigars. Somebody had that in a couple of countries. A couple of countries you can have your stash and you pay every month and they'll just hold it for you. So I'm getting too comfortable. Cigars really, ooh, damn, she's not bad. That's the hostess? Which one is that? That's Coco. She's not bad. I'm smoking on tonight the Monte Cristo Open Eagle, which is a great cigar coming from Havana, Cuba. Havana. But they got all the great Cubans here. They got the Monte Cristo. They got another Monte Cristo. They got Monte Cristo number 2. This is the one I think Castro used to smoke right here. Castro used to smoke the number 2, and he used to smoke, and he rest in power, and he used to smoke the Cohiba. Then I saw the Cohiba in here. It was the Cohiba. I thought I saw the Cohiba in here. I saw the Cohiba. I did see the Cohiba in here. I did see the Cohiba in here. Where you at, Cohiba? I did see the Cohiba in here. Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here. And the Cohiba. This is what Castro smoked. Also, the Cohibas. Cohiba Robusto. Maybe not the Robusto, but something similar to Cohiba. He smoked those too. So these are all the Castro's favorites. I know about there, man. Yo, this place is official, bro. I finally, after all these years, hold on. First, let me show you where I'm sitting at. Let me show you around. Let me show you around this joint. And you believe this place? Maybe I can get her to do a little video for me of the place, you know? Walk around. She's very friendly, the hostess. She's very friendly. I already forgot her name, but she's very friendly. Get her to show me around and talk to me. They got an amazing humidor. Now let me show you. Let me show you something special here. I have been looking for one of these since I was like in my 20s, man. And there were only 3 ways to get them. If you're in America, go to Canada, join the Navy, or go to Cuba. So only 3 ways to get them. I think after a while, Canada even stopped carrying them. And then that doubled the price, and then it was go to France. Why? Because this right here is a Monte Cristo, straight from Castro himself. Straight from Cuba, Havana, Cuba. These things are literally illegal in America. More illegal than marijuana. If you get caught with one of these, you'd be better off getting caught with marijuana before they decriminalize marijuana. This cigar right here in my hand, and they have more expensive ones than they have Romeo Juliet. They got like, maybe I can get her to bring out a display. I don't know if she wants to do that. She was kind of iffy about the price, but I said no. We gotta let people know the exclusivity of a thing is what is valued. The exclusivity. That's why the club is called what it's called. But this right here, this cigar is 6,090 baht. That's like about 170 US. So I am about to smoke 170 US for the next. You hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? I'm about to smoke 170 US for the next hour and a half. Yeah, about an hour and a half. Hour and 45 minutes. This is an amazing cigar. Here goes the host right here, the hostess. So maybe she'll show you guys around. But anyway, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna get this thing lit, and then we're gonna maybe play some chess by ourselves. Look, they give you a nice little tray. These are the tools. They don't got. I asked for wooden matches, but I don't know. They got stuck with this, so I need to get wooden matches. They got the ashtray. I love this chessboard. Now this is really cool right here. This is how you order the drinks right here. This is how you order the drinks. So this is Empire Luxury Private Club. This is how you order drinks, other cigars, cocktails, everything. So I'm gonna go get some water. I'm not gonna really mess with cognac tonight or whiskey. And I wish my dad was here with me, man, because I gotta trick him into coming here to Thailand, because we've been trying to find this cigar forever, man. I'm so excited. I might even get one to take home. That's interesting. It's a nice display, but you can't. Why can't I order? It's just a menu. See, now this is where they could use my tech skills, because I could help them turn this menu into something that you can actually order from. And then they get it back there by the bar, but apparently you can't do that. Apparently it's just going to show me everything, but that's okay. That's okay. It's still good. This is cool. Look at this. Oh, I just wanted to get a hi. What's your name again? Coco. This is Coco, the amazing hostess of the Empire Luxury Private Club, and I wanted to get a water, Coco, because I want to try this. Taste it it's my first time. Yeah, just a water. Yeah, a mineral water. And maybe if you want later, you could do a little tour of the humidor with me and talk about the humidor. I love humidors. All right, I'll tell you all about my cigar experience in a minute. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, man, this place is amazing. So I'm about to light this up for you guys. I don't know if I can show you how to light it. I don't know if I could do all that. Oh, I need the wooden matches too. I know I need wooden matches. That I do know I need to start with that. But I don't know if I can show you how I light it, because I always mess up. I'm still learning this, you know what I'm saying? And I do this for you guys because some people act like they are like, I don't know, man. I don't know what they call themselves. Like they're like this playboy or like a James Bond or shit like that. And I'm like, no, you're not none of those things. I'm James Bond. I'm the playboy. You're none of those things. I mean, you see where I'm at right now. This cigar is $176. I'm pretty sure they not smoking nothing like this. I don't know how much you can see it, but I did another video of the box. Maybe I can get her to bring the whole box. Shit, I might smoke the whole box tonight. I might just buy the whole box. So first thing you want to do, this is what I learned about smoking cigars. First thing you want to do, you want to smell it. You know, you want to smell it. And you want to kind of check it too for mold and things like that. You know. And then you want to, how it sounds. You know, is it crunchy? It shouldn't be too crunchy. You know. And this is a perfect one. They really go through these. And the atmosphere of the club is amazing because it's quiet. People are talking, conversating. Oh, wooden matches. Wooden matches. Wood matches.
Oh.
Yeah, wood, not butane lighter.
Oh, wood, yeah.
Wood matches. Yeah, thank you. So she's gonna go get me some wood matches. I'm gonna clean my palate. It's the most important thing is to clean your palate. Pause. So we got a little bit of mineral water here. Mineral water. Maybe I'll do a thing about water for you guys next. So we're gonna sip this. And it's not important to drink the water, just to clear your palate. Thank you. Oh, okay, you do it like this. Oh, cedar. Now, see, somebody would get this and not know what to do with it. They'd be like, but where do I strike, right? They don't know. So this is what you do with the cedar. I know, that's okay. This works just as good. You gotta light the cedar. It's okay. No problem. So you gotta light the cedar. This is gonna be cool. They use cedar. This is deep here. All right. Now you really only smoke up to about here. All the flavors right here. All the flavor of the cigars right here, up to here. But people like to be cool and do the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. But he was smoking those Romeo. He was smoking those cheap. Whatchamacallits. I forgot what they're called. The bad Dominican cigar. Very awful Dominican cigar. He was smoking. And then we're gonna play a little bit of chess against ourselves. I always love to play chess against myself. Most fun experience I ever have. So I'm not gonna. Maybe I should show you this experience. I can always edit it out. I don't know. So anyway, let me try this. I'm not really that good at it, but I'm gonna try it. So now I'm not a cutter. I'm a puncher. Now you can cut. Some people cut these, but just being that this is my first time smoking it, I don't know how bold it is. It doesn't smell too bold, but this is a real gut. This is a real gut buildup. I went from like a lot of nothing to like 200%. So you punch it. You're gonna take your puncher. You're gonna try to center it as much as you can. You can kind of see a little hole. A little trick somebody taught me a long time ago is that you want to go in a crown. If you cut it, you want to go in a crown. You'll see a little line around here. Line it up, and then very gently, you want to just dig into it very gently, and pull it back out. And you got your punch. You know, it should come out. Let me see what I'm doing wrong. I think I didn't pull it out. There we go. Like I said, there you go. Got my little punch. Nice and gentle. Now, for the fun part, I gotta prime the cigar. This is the very dangerous part because you can tend to scorch it. So we're gonna light the cedar first. First, we're gonna light the cedar. Okay, and then this is good. Light the cedar, and then you just want to roll it over here like you're roasting a marshmallow. And it's going to be kind of hard to do because it's not going to hold the light that long. That's why it's kind of hard to do it like this. I'll do it this way. This way it burns a little bit better. And you kind of want to just, but it's not working like that for me. So I'm gonna have to break the code. Did I go through all of it already? There we go. I have to break the code. Very, very gently. You want to just prime it. You want to heat it up a little bit. Very gently. Very gently. You don't want to scorch it. You want to just heat it up a little bit. Get it a little bit primed. Because the tobacco has been doing this thing. It's been rusting for a while. Woo, see that? I'm doing too much. About to ruin this. But you just want to do a little bit. Just a little bit. Like that, Kind of got a little bit right here. But like I said, you got to be careful. That's why I hate using this. But anyway, now we're going to actually light the cigar. I could prime it a little bit more. And this is actually the trick of getting an even burn. Because sometimes your pull will mess up the cigar. This is a way to get an even burn. Sometimes your pull will mess up the cigar. It'll have it like that. So what we want to do is get nothing but ash all the way to here. Now, can't you got no more. Woo. Now people think when you pull on a cigar, you're supposed to swallow or any of that other, like smoking a cigarette. No, you just roll it around and exhale. You never, what's the word they use? You never inhale. Hold on. Ooh, that's so smooth. All right, there we go. I'm just doing a little bit more priming. And these things you got to be careful on because you're going to make it burn too quick. And you don't want it to burn too quick. And you don't want to burn it. You don't want to burn the tobacco because you're going to just taste ash. The funny thing is, the more expensive a cigar is, the more delicate it is. The cheaper cigars are very robust. You can put them through a lot of beat and a lot of heat and they'll still be okay. But this one, got the Frank Sinatra on. It's not unusual to have sex with anyone. See you cry, I wanna die. This is it, man. This is the life right here. People are like, what do you do in Pattaya? What do you do for fun? What is there really to do? You relax. This is where you come to unwind. This is where you come to live a good life. I want you to understand something here. I don't need to do all that showboating, all that being seen, all that popularity contest stuff is fake to me. It's not real. You guys would never see anyone in the game, living the game like I'm living the game. This sculpture behind me is probably worth $5,000. I have my own clothing company. We're in a circle. We don't make this shit up. I can never do the circle O's. All right, guys, that's all for today right now. I'm going to take a break and enjoy this cigar. You're really supposed to do this with it. I got to go easy on this because I'm starting to feel it too. I'm starting to feel it. I gotta go easy on this. I'm already starting to feel it. Already starting to feel it. And that's it. And that's it. I go get up and walk away. We're gonna make a chess move right now. I'm gonna play black. I always play black. Black is the defensive, white is the offensive. So white goes first. Now me, when I play chess, I play very unorthodox as white. Throws the opponent off. But sometimes if you have a very experienced opponent, they can monopolize on that. So you got to be careful. So the best move for white, and you can study why, the best move for white in chess, is something's wrong. Some pieces are missing. The best move for white in chess is this move right here. If this is the queen, let's see, this is the queen. This is the queen, so this has got to be the king. No, this is queen, queen, no, queen, king, bishops, knights, and castles. So this is the queen, this is the king. So the best move is, and I'm going to show you why in a minute, is this move right here. It's the best move for white. That move right there is the best move for white. And people say, why? It opens up your king. It opens up your king. They, amateurs would think, diagonal stuff with the bishop, whatever, but it's not true. Not yet. But anyway, now for black, the best move for black, this is the queen right here. The best move for black is always going to be this move. That's the best move for black. Black pawn should always go 2 spaces ahead. And that's because they react to white's position. So if this guy's next move is to go here, I would take him. But in any event, I'm going to play chess by myself and enjoy this cigar. It's light. It's not the best, but that's okay. You guys know what I look like. Oh, wow. This is like a dream come true. I can't believe I'm smoking a Monte Cristo. I wish I could focus on this. I can't believe I'm smoking an authentic Monte Cristo. The best I got was a Cohiba. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can see this. See if I can get it in the light. Amazing. See how it's burning already? Look at that. Got that just about right. Now again, you don't want to smoke on it too much because you want to work it in with a little bit of coolness and resting. Plus, if you smoke it too much, if you smoke too hard, it kind of does something to your gut. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to show you more around this place. The bar looks amazing. The humidor looks amazing. And this is it, man. This is called Empire Private Club. Now, if you guys really been watching and paying attention, you probably seen me do this a lot. You probably seen me do this a lot. Drinking old fashioned. Nothing new. This one's made with bullet bourbon. So we're gonna try this Salute old fashioned. It's really good. Really good. Even drinking cocktails, even drinking bourbon comes with a technique to it. This isn't straight bourbon though, it's old fashioned, but that's hitting. Really good. You gotta try old fashioned. It really goes good with a cigar, especially when you're like a new neophyte like me. I'm not new. I mean, I've been smoking on and off for like 9-10 years, but to me, that's still new. I'm still new. 10 years smoking cigars is still new. So, and the frequency with which I smoke a cigar. But I know that you keep it simple, and nobody knows. You come off like a veteran. But old fashioned, you can't go wrong. Old fashioned goes with every cigar. You can't go wrong with that. And always gotta have your water glass to clean your palate. And actually, you don't swallow the water, pause. You spit the water back into the glass. Because you're just rinsing your palate. You don't want to swallow that. Pause. Right? 'Cause you don't even know the class of person you are, right? Depending on what class of person you are, of course, someone above you, you wouldn't even know who they were, because your class you only recognize from your class downward. You know what I mean? So it's not that because you see me alone or you see me out that I'm a loner or I'm not, or I'm a bit antisocial, but only to strangers and people who I don't think can be useful to me. But, this reminds me, I think about Castro real quick, smoking on this. May he rest in power. Think about Che Guevara. May he rest in power. I think about these great men, these great individuals, these unagreeable men who said, you know what, I'm going to challenge this bullshit. And they had the courage to do it. And Castro, people don't even know his history, right? He was a lawyer. Che was a surgeon, you know, and Castro outlived a lot of U.S. presidents, a lot of presidential administrations. He outlived them all, almost as far back as who was before JFK? I forgot, but he outlived a lot of them. And I think about him sailing to Mexico with 50 men on 2 ships and end up owning the whole country. And I think about Che Guevara being given the assignment to lead the revolution in Central and South America. You know, and the bravery it took for him to do that. And those are great. That's a great movie, by the way, too, about Che Guevara, played by Benicio del Toro. It's a great movie, wonderful film. You should watch it. And then you should watch Motorcycle Diaries, which is before all of that revolutionary stuff. Also a great movie. So this light is better for me, I think. So the point I'm making is that it's not that. It's just that the level that I'm on, there's very few people who look like me. There's very few people that I know around who live the type of life I live, who have the ability to live the type of life that I live. So therefore, I can only, somebody says some crazy stuff about eagles, flying with eagles, and I say they were saying crazy stuff about it because they're not an eagle. They're not even a falcon. You know what I'm saying? I'm an eagle. But eagles are a dying breed. Going extinct. I think about that sometimes. Am I really the last of my kind? I don't know. The smarter ones are hiding. I just inhaled. I shouldn't have did that. But this is a really good smoke. I got like maybe 2 more pulls left on it. It's held up really good. It's a fresh body. It's really bold. This is bold as fuck, but fortunately for me, it's such a well-made smoke. It's such a rich smoke that it doesn't affect me like that. It doesn't affect me like that. Like it would if it was a bad smoke in that bowl. But I can imagine the Cohibas are really spicy. That Cohiba's got to be super duper spicy. I don't think I can handle that. I have to smoke that over like 3 or 4 hours. A good cigar is to be enjoyed over 2 hours, but I usually do it in like 1 hour and 45 minutes. So, but anyway, this is it, man. You know, you just chill. Look at this, all this space, all mine tonight. All this space, all mine tonight. You know, I just relax and think. I'm gonna come here more often. You know, I really was trying to come here for a while. There's another place in Bangkok I'm gonna take you guys to, and you would never even guess where it was at. But he has great food up front, great street food up front, and in the back. And he has Royal 21 Salute, which my ex in Brazil, she put me on to that. It's a long story about that. I was supposed to share a bottle with her I was supposed to share a bottle of it with her for her 21st birthday, but we ain't make it that far. I think we made it like 3 weeks before her birthday. But anyway, it's not that. It's just that, like I said, you know, real eagles are rare. There's no eagles. If you look around, this place has probably enough seating for like 80 people, and there's probably like 16 people in here, you know, on a Thursday night. And it's past midnight already, and they say they close at midnight, but depending on how many people they have in here, the customer, they stay open later. But this would be a great place I would come to entertain and hold meetings. But can anybody handle the tab. And I'm going to talk about that in my next video. I'm talking about credit card roulette, what we should be doing. If you're a real successful black person, if you're a real successful African American man or black man, why don't we play credit card roulette? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm gonna do a video about that because all this stuff about, the way we think about money and our economics is the problem. You know, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video about that video too in a minute. It's a lot of work I gotta do, man. So much work I gotta do. But today is part of a celebration because this has been a great first quarter. When I tell you, this has been a great first quarter. When the circle is gonna do what it's gonna do. It's gonna come. It's gonna come in its time. When it's gonna come, got a little ash on the shirt. When the circle is gonna come in its time, when it's gonna come. But my other ventures, man, they're wonderful. They're blowing up. It's a great first quarter for me almost, and it's not even March isn't even over yet, So, but I'm gonna take you guys around Pattaya, show you the best Pattaya has to offer. Because people think Bangkok is really the best, but I think Pattaya has a lot of great spots to offer if you're patient. And nobody shares these spots with you because most of these guys you see on YouTube, let's be honest, they're living like backpackers. They're in hostels. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they fly. You don't know how they fly. You don't know what their luggage looks like. You don't know where they stay. They never show you that. They show you this decadent life, but really they don't really show you much. You know what I mean? They don't really show you stuff like this. They're not showing you nothing like this. And I gotta get a shot of that humor though, but I don't want to be like a neophyte and be around here filming and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm sitting way over here. But this is an amazing spot. I can't begin to tell you how amazing this spot is. And think about that. Here I am, young African American man with my hair in locks. My hair in locks, because when you have your hair in locks like this, look how long my hair is. When you have your hair in locks like this, that means you checked out a long time ago. And you wouldn't be able to check out if you ain't have something going on for you. And I checked out a long time ago. I'm gonna probably put the picture up of me. People got comments about how I look now. Well, let me show you how I used to look and who I used to be. Okay, the guy that I was doesn't even exist anymore. Boy, those were the days. I missed them, but I don't miss them. And the first time I started growing my hair out, that was when I made my first real, I don't know how to say it. My first real profit. My first real profit. And I realized this shit works. And I was gone. After that. Never looked back. You know what I'm saying? Because who's going to hire someone with hair like this in America? Nobody. Nobody's going to hire me with my hair looking like this. I had to start my own businesses and my own companies to survive, right? But yeah, it's not that I'm alone or I don't have friends. I have great friends. I have like 2, maybe 3 really great friends. And I keep in constant contact with them. And these are people that I've known for several years. So for me to call you a friend, I gotta know you for several years. There's different levels to that too. There's different levels to associating with people. At the very, very bottom is a casual. At the very, very top is a friend or best friend. And then you got your ace boon coon, I don't really have an ace boon coon right now. I mean, I have one, this best friend that I grew up with since I was a kid, but we lost touch. But that'd be my ace. That'd be my ace boon coon. His name was Rico. Me and Rico were inseparable. We were like this. I really miss Rico sometimes. I wonder what happened to him. But anyway, yeah, man. I mean, that's why you don't see me doing a whole lot of stuff with people because they can't keep up with me. It's a certain level that I like to do things. Yeah, I go to the little clubs and all that, but I stopped going because unless I'm gonna do VIP, and Flex or 808, it's not a point in going anymore because it's like at this point, what's the point? If I'm gonna go buy bottles at the little bars I go to, and I need to do that. I need to go to every black-owned restaurant and business and buy a bottle and just have them put it up for me when I come there, because that's the only reason for me to go and go there and do things, because I've never really been a casual guy. A lot of people are casual, but I smoke what you drink. I smoke the amount I smoke in leisure is the amount you spend on a bottle, what you drink. I smoke, and I can show you. Man, they got Louis. What is it? Is it Louis? Let me show you this. They got Louis. I think it's Louis 13. They got Louis 13 here. If you don't know about Louis 13 is a very, very expensive cognac. It's one of the most expensive cognacs. It's not the expensive, but it's one of the most expensive. It's popular, and you almost never hear about it. Here it goes. I think there's Louis. Let's see here. Aged up to 100 years. Louis 13. Yeah, here it goes right here. Can you see that? Can you see that? Louis 13, Remy Martin. It's not even a cognac. They call it a Grandi Champagne. Okay? Let me read you this. Look at that. That's one glass. It's basically about 500 US. That's one glass. 525 US. That's one glass. Blended from 1,000 USD. That's basically grapes, I believe. Exclusively from the Grande Champagne region and aged up to 100 years in century-old Tricon barrels. That means that the barrels are like 100 years old and they just keep recycling them because the wood has been seasoned so well. Louis XIII is one of the rarest spirits in the world. 4 generations of cellar masters have succeeded each other to produce a cognac with unparalleled aromatic richness and the most complex flavor palette ever achieved. And they have it right here, $525 for a glass. Now I have a photo where you can buy a bottle. I know there's a place right here in Pattaya you can buy the bottle. I'll show you that too. You can buy the bottle. But right here, and the bottle was a collectible. But I'm not gonna spaz out tonight on this because Louis XIII is not something you just drink. It's not something you just drink just to drink. It's more or less like it's a statement. It's when you won the war, you know? You crushed your enemy and they're at your feet. So yeah, I mean, this is where you come. And you want to talk some business, you want to do some deals, you know, you want to make some, you want to engage in a collaborative effort to make some money. You want to have a product. Woo, it went out on me. Uh-oh. Let me let it rest. But so that's pretty much my life, you know. My life has been like that the last 6 years. I kind of just, you know, even my parents have they're starting to catch on because my parents, they came from nothing. They grew up in the worst parts of Brooklyn, single parent households. My father got a bunch of brothers and sisters. My mother had a smaller family, but it was still rough because her mother didn't believe in public assistance, so she worked, and she didn't have a high school diploma even, but she worked. And so my parents met when they were very, very young. And so, like, they were teenagers and teenage sweethearts. They got married, all that stuff, middle class, all that stuff, lived on Staten Island, all that stuff. I say all that they wanted me to be more practical, you know. And I was like, after a while, I realized practical wasn't working for me. I was never going to get anywhere, you know. Sometimes I can't think about the person I would have became, but it is true. When you decide that you want better in your life, and I wish I had my better phone with me, but it's okay. When you decide that you want better in your life, you will lose a lot of people. You will lose a lot of people. And yes, it is lonely at the top. I'm not at the top yet, but I'm grateful. I always say to myself, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. When I sat in my room, when I sat at those dead-end jobs, thinking about a better life for myself, a better world for myself, the experiences I wanted to have, traveling, live in other countries. And that comes from growing up as an Air Force brat because I kind of missed that. I don't remember the traveling around because my dad stopped for personal reasons with my family. But I always felt like I never wanted to be rooted. I wanted to move around the world. So my goal next year, 2025, is to go back to Europe, go to Czech Republic. I would love to be in Czech and Split and Sofia, Bulgaria. So I'll be around those areas, but probably end up in Czech because I like Czech Republic a lot. I really like Prague. Prague was cool, cool as fuck. Prague was a cool ass place. So next year, we're definitely gonna spend more time in Prague. See, people are doing all this traveling, and they stay a week or a month, but that's not the point. You gotta be a real traveler and stay several months, several months to really experience the place you're at, to really grow at that place. I may be moving slower than most people. Go to like a bunch of countries, but they don't really see the country. Moving all this moving around, all that motion to me is worthless because they're not showing you nothing. They're just showing you that they're moving around from country to country, and I think a lot of that is because when you go to a country short term, it's because you're on a budget. So the next country you go to is probably cheaper than the last country you were in because these countries are expensive. Countries go volatile like this. The price of living fluctuates, and for travelers, it's more expensive because you don't own anything there. For expats, it's probably worse, but for travelers, it's expensive. Like even Colombia right now, it's not even Colombia no more. It's going up so much. So you probably will see people going to Mexico City more or Acapulco compared to Medellin or Cartagena. Cartagena is insanely expensive. DR is not that expensive too, but I don't have an interest in going to DR for a lot of reasons. But to me, DR is just so ghetto. Honest with you, I can tell you, I never plan on going there. I'll go back to Brazil before I ever go to DR, and that's because Brazil has a lot of great neighborhoods that nobody knows about. They talk about Ipanema and Leblon, but there's another one and there's another one. I'm not going to name them because I don't want you guys there. But they're actually quite friendly to go to. So I'm about to finish this cigar and wash it down with an old fashioned and then see where the night takes me tonight. I don't know. Maybe I might call it an early night. Maybe I might go get some hot pot. Here he comes with the old fashioned. Look at this service. That is a real old fashioned. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. This is a real old fashioned. Look at that. I gotta have the bullet. Can you see that? I gotta have the bullet in it. The bullet whiskey. It's a real old fashioned right here. Look at that. Just gotta let it. Just gotta let it do its thing. Look at that. They really make good cocktails here. So I need another water glass because, like I said, you don't really want to drink the water. You want to use it to clear your palate. Oh boy, this decadent life. This decadent life it's getting boring. So my people's just moved into the new crib in Hawaii. So congratulations for them. That was an exhausting thing to put together because even in Hawaii, it's getting expensive to live there. Somebody did a video about America, and they were like, if America's so bad, yada, 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 and I'm like, I don't think you understand what's going on, bro. You don't understand what's going on. It's not that America is bad. It's that America doesn't benefit you. It doesn't benefit you. I can never have lived this type of life. I could never have made this type of money I've made sitting in America. I have a clothing brand now that I self-finance myself. I could never have achieved that in America because you know why? Everything that you need to start certain businesses is overseas in other countries. People just don't get it. It's a weird combat going on. It's so many different things. It's a civil war. It's a fake civil war. It's a fake proxy war. And the only war that's real is the war on poverty and the war on economics. And everyone's trying to drink from the same trough. Is that how you say it? Trough? Where the horses and the cows drink from the same water. That thing. The pigs drink from it, right? And the ones who are upstream have it best because they're not getting the saliva and the backwash as it goes. Right? It's like that's what everybody's trying to do right now through YouTube, and they're not even aware that YouTube is on the way out. YouTube is going AI in like a matter of Matter of months, mere matter of months, YouTube's gonna be all AI. So there'd be no more money to make. That's why they're begging now. Everybody on YouTube begging, begging. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, you wanna know who to trust, you wanna know who to respect, you wanna know who to follow, you wanna know who you should be paying attention to, you wanna know who can save you, you wanna know who can really contribute and give you something productive. Well, start looking at the people who aren't begging you for money. Start there, because if they gotta beg you for cash apps and PayPals and any type of, they gotta ask you for anything and they don't really give you a product. We call that fraud. That's really fraud. Like me, all I'm saying is, I have a product made to measure polo shirts, and we're dropping a new line, and we're dropping the women's line of the polo shirts. The product, you buy the clothes, you get the clothes. That's it. If you're a fat African American man and you lack a wardrobe presence, you lack a style, look at these pants, custom, tailored for me, matches, you know what I'm saying? Look, coordinated, the white, if you're a fat African American man and you think it's hopeless and you have no other way to imagine competing with body game, with handsome game, I tell you what, body gaming in here, body gaming smoking on damn near $200 cigar, body gaming in here, body gaming living, they got apartments, handsome game definitely don't have any of those things. But if you're a fat African American man or black man and you want to get your wardrobe up and you want to be a part of something and you want to make money doing it, I've even set it up where you can resell the polo shirt, the NFT anyway, you can resell it and make money. But all I get is contempt. And I didn't sign up for that. I was going to do a whole video where I talk about what I signed up for and didn't sign up for and go into detail about how things really turned out. But I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Like I said, I do a lot of videos and I just delete them. You may never even see this. But if you get this far and you watch this video, just know that even in Pattaya, Thailand, despite what everybody's saying, and I've done this in, have I done this in Cartagena? Have I done this in Colombia? I can't remember, but at least every country I go to, I gotta have a stove and a drink. Like I do that in every country. I could put that together real quick. But yeah, just know that even here in Pattaya, Thailand, there is another version of it that you can experience, But don't take my word for it, like I said. But there is a whole other place you can experience. And this club is a members only club. You can buy membership, but they've opened it to non-members crap. But like I think I showed you on the wall out there, those are members photos. I'm gonna buy membership so I can have my photo on the wall. And the membership is not even cheap. The membership is like 300 US, and it allows you to come here and have preferred seating right now, But if it was busy, I could imagine. But I think I might have an event here. I might network and have an event here. So let me do some real quick videos for them, for Instagram, and help them out a little bit. They don't need much help though. They got their hands on the pulse. This is where it's at right now. Empire. Make sure you check it out. All right, that's all I got for today, guys. I'm about to finish this up. Oh, well, I can't drink the drink yet, so I'll be back. And then next, I'm going to take you to this secret bar that I've already been to. I'm going to take you there again. I'm going to try the absinthe, because I've been trying to drink that forever. That's another thing that I've been looking for. Like, that's an amazing drink I've heard. I've heard it can make you go blind. But it can also give you really cool hallucinations. So I'm looking to try that. I'm really looking forward to try that, okay? So anyway, man, just live your life, Live your life. Don't let these bitter people dissuade you. Don't let them dissuade you. Don't fall into the trick bag. And I can't tell if this is all one big conspiracy or not, because now everybody's talking about what you could do back in the snakes. And I'm just like, You know, snakes is just makes my skin crawl thinking about it. You know, but let's be honest, man. That country, you have no interest in that country. You don't even, people who run that country don't even look like you, and the people that they say are better than you aren't even the same gender as you. So you figure those things out and you get back to me. So anyway, I don't know what we're gonna do tonight after this, but I just wanted to share this experience with you guys, and I wanted you to see that I'm always coming prepared to play the game. And as you can see tonight, it's another forfeit. The opponent did not show up. It doesn't mean that they won. It doesn't mean that I lost. It doesn't mean that I won. It doesn't mean that they lost. It's just a forfeit. Yeah. Because you know better. You know better. You know better, you do better. But when you really know better, you really do better. So that's what I got to say for tonight, guys. Peace. Travel Wolves in the building. You know who you are. Shout it out. Don't forget to howl in the comments. Talk to you guys later.